Hi, today is Sunday, May 21st, and I have about 2 weeks until splashdown and a lot of work. Sanding is sanding the cap rail, sanding the butterfly hatch, the main hatch, the eyebrow is the most urgent work. Also, I have to reconnect the gas bottle since I externalize it. The quadrant and the autopilot piston were completely inaccessible by me during the sailing, and if I had a problem, I would most probably stay without an autopilot. So I took the big decision, cut the box away, and I had the gas bottle moved outside over the swimming platform. I'll start with varnishing, which is the most important job, and let's begin. Good morning, it's Monday morning now, and the weather is again beautiful. Yesterday was raining all day, so I couldn't varnish anything. Today is varnish day. I already found a rig to reach upright, so let's begin. I have a single advice for varnishing. This is to love it. If you don't love it, either buy a boat without a teak, a varnish teak, or find somebody to do it for you. As I'm sure you heard many times, the most important is in varnishing is surface preparation, aka sanding. Uh, there are three reasons we sand. First, you might want to make sure that all loose particles go away. Second reason is surface preparation, so that the next coat adheres to the previous one. And the third reason is to the wood has valleys and hills, so you have to cut away the hills so that you get this deep look of good varnished wood. The reason I'm not wearing a mask, which I usually do, is that it's very windy, so all dust flies away immediately and nothing reaches to my mouth and nose, so I consider it to be healthy.
Now I will prepare the varnish solution. I'm using Epiphanes clear varnish. It's a one component varnish. I advise against using two component varnish unless you only use professionals to varnish your boat, since it's more difficult to apply and you cannot easily reapply a coat. Of course, it might give a little bit better and more time-lasting results, but I really prefer the classic varnish. Make sure to mix the varnish with a clean stick. I always use this wooden stick. Transfer a quantity to your pot. You need some experience to judge how much you use, but if you've done it a few times, it is easy. It is very important to clean the rim. Very important. If you don't do that, you cannot close the lid again, and your varnish in the can will get destroyed. Very important. I will add, since I'm revarnishing over a pre-varnished surface, I will only mix 5%. This was an adult proof lid. A very small quantity to make it easier to work with. Okay, seems okay. You could use this varnish directly out of the can, but I prefer to be a little bit more thin. This is a matter of taste. I'm using these sponges. I find them very easy to work with, and you don't hassle to wipe them clean after each use. If you varnish your boat all the time, you know the difficult spots and how to access them, so it becomes easier and easier to varnish. As you see, varnishing is very rewarding, and you see immediately the good results of your work. Don't be afraid to miss any point, since you'll be applying a lot of coats, and any place that you didn't cover will be covered during your next coat.
Good morning. Uh, Yesterday I varnished the cup rail, and today I want to apply another coat, so I sand it a little bit more. But first, let's take a look how it looks like.